It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now, Adam Duvall carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
To short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting second, designated hitter,
Chris Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Chipper Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the. Here's Jay Bruce now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Calling for it, Parra, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a liner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw on to first. In time, one away. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Settling in now, JT Realmuto, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. In is Gerardo Parra. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses, ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this stepping in, Michael Conforto. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. He's through first and hustling for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Digging in, Devin Mesoraco. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In there, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Conforto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Right fielder, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Throws the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Stepping into the box, number 13, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Baseman, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez ranging into shallow right, one down. Standing in, number 56. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. One out and a runner on second base. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
A tag, and he is out at third. And the pitch on 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. Right there is Reyes. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up. Reynolds is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch.
Corey Seager.
Lined hard toward right center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
Realmuto.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Gerardo Parra will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Number 13 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Conforto. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And catch made there by Chipper. 1 away. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Adam Duvall.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Nimmo is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Roger Salas gets the call from the bullpen. Wilmer Flores. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Reyes can't flag it down. It's into center, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with her.
Reyes has got it. He gathers the throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with 1 gone. What a way to get an out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Michael Conforto.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Devin Mesoraco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Edwin Jackson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Edwin Jackson.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Parra. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
JT Realmuto.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder Gerardo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gerardo Parra is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Riding in once again, number 13. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, number 56. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about
David.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Number 39, Jerry Levin.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that misses 2-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he's down on. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Addison Russell.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Softly hit out towards short, and one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's done a nice job of getting those two quick outs before the two hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far.
Designated hitter
Robert Gesellman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mesoraco recovers, but he can't get it there in time. Davis is aboard after the strikeout.
The third baseman,
First pitch on its way. Chipper Jones is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto going back on it at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to third. Reyes on to first as they get the double play. Now at the plate, he'll step in trying to do something. Todd Frazier is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets.
Now to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hara waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he was
a swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Corey Seager. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Now batting, catcher
JT Realmuto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Clippard is called upon to go. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Number 13 stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the first
56.
pitch. The throw will go to third in the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is ready now.
Center fielder Michael Conforto.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Number 56 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Devin Mesoraco.
Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Addison Russell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds in foul ground, and that's the third out. At the plate, David Dahl looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. Tyler Chatwood. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. He was a double play victim last time around. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Nimmo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Chris Hatcher enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Chris Hatcher.
Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Step on the bag for one. On the first, and how about that for an entrance? Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ripped on the ground to first. Alvarez is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll mean. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Ryan Butcher takes the ball here. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Pedro Alvarez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And another foul ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. On the move again from first. He spoils another one and will do it again. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Third baseman number.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder, Michael.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Blake Treinen enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Ready once again, number 13. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in once again, number 56. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, David Dahl trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Conforto is there to make the catch, and that means we've. Here's Addison Russell, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Russell.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Mark Reynolds is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run standing out there in scoring position with nobody out. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Trevor Rosenthal is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. JT Realmuto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.